Why do these things always seem to go off around 3 a.m.? Low battery alerts and false alarms have awakened me from my sleep. But on a recent night, I was already awake. I was in bed, probably checking Photics TV stats on my iPhone, when I heard the alarm. It was not from just one smoke detector, but all the smoke detectors connected together. To say it was loud is an understatement. That's why this video is part of the Tech Security and Preparedness playlist. While there are plenty of prepper videos on YouTube about war or jokes about zombies, this video is about something more conventional. I wasn't as knowledgeable about smoke detectors as I could have been. In other words, I was unprepared. So I'm sharing the lessons that I learned. First, read the instructions. I didn't have those instructions. Fortunately, the instructions were available online. I was able to get the model number of my smoke detector by looking inside. It was a First Alert SC9120B. The instructions were available on an Amazon listing. How nice. Admittedly, when you're not in a crisis, this may seem like a boring thing to do. That's preparedness. A few minutes of the mundane right now could make a huge difference in an emergency. Because in the dead of night, when the alarm was going off, I didn't know if it was a smoke alarm or a carbon monoxide alarm. After scrambling online to figure out what was going on, I learned that different beeps have different meanings. 3 beeps meant smoke, and 4 beeps meant carbon monoxide. I felt like a less assured Jean-Luc Picard. There are 4 beeps! I was pretty sure it was 4 beeps. So I think I might have tried ventilating the house. The alarm did stop beeping. Problem solved, right? Wrong. It waited just long enough for things to calm down. Then the alarms went off again. Why? I still don't know. But it was just 3 beeps. Apparently, the alarm thought my house was on fire. Yet, with all the alarms going off at the same time, I didn't know the location of the threat. That's when I learned some useful information. A flashing green light didn't mean that the alarm was working normally. It meant an alarm was triggered in that location. All those nights, staring at the ceiling to see a blinking light was totally unnecessary. That's how it was when I moved in, so I thought it was normal. By resetting the alarms to where they all had solid green lights, I'd be able to pinpoint the source of the problem. The alarms would just need to go off again. And they would. Whew, that was a noisy day. The troubled smoke detector didn't seem dusty or dirty, and clearly there wasn't a fire. So I'm not sure what went wrong. With no other solutions to try, I simply replaced the unit. It's been about 3 weeks, so I think that solved the problem. The moral of the story is this. By reading the instructions, I'm now better prepared if the alarms ever go off again.